Now what you're about to see is a love triangle. In this love triangle, something very strange happened that is so unheard of. What you're gonna see at the end of this story will definitely surprise you, because I've never seen nothing like this, and plus it's terrifying. I hope y'all got y'all snacks for this one. Go get your snacks.
That he wants her back because
Now this guy named William wanted to propose to a girl named Anna. They was doing this long distance relationship. She's from Russia, and the day she was about to go fly out back home, he wanted to propose to her and get on his knees. She have no clue what's going on in his head and that he even wants to do this. He's pacing back and forth before she's about to leave. He was about to do it, but he got a little scared, so he didn't do it. Now this is an important key factor. Rememberize this. William loved watching certain films about teleportation, time travel, all types of movie that deals with that type of category. And after he would watch these movies, he would go take walks along in the woods. That would be his like daily routine thing when he just sit down in the house doing absolutely nothing. The girl he was going to propose to, of course, is Anna, the Russian girl, and how they met was from an international dating website. Or an app, something along those lines. And Anna been having like horrible relationships, and she believed in there is someone out there for you no matter who you are. I believe in that too, Anna. Trust me, I'm with you on that. Now remember, Anna is still about to leave, and this guy is still chickening out about proposing to her. And then he finally said, you know what am I doing? She's about to leave. This is the girl of my dreams. This is the girl I want. I want to have a family and I want to have kids. Let me actually go along with this. He gets down on his knees. He proposed to her. She happily says yes with tears coming down her eyes, and she loved it. This is what she wanted, and this is what he wanted, until something crazy happens.
Careful, love will cost you more than you think.
Now what's terrifying and what's creeping me out about this story as well is I dated a girl named Anna from Russia, and what's crazy is it was long distance and then it wasn't. I'll talk about that at the end of this video. Let's get back into the story. Now days went by, and as days went by, she's packing her clothes in Russia, because that's where she's at now, because she flew back to go live with William. So she flies back to William. William picks her up from the airport and drives back to his place. When he drives back to his place, they go inside of his home and they see a woman standing next to the door inside the house when they open the door. Her name is Michelle. Michelle and her husband rents out this place that William is living in. But she has this certain look. And it's something about that look. But she just looks at Anna, directly at her, just looking at her. It then goes from Anna to William. Her name is Michelle, and she's not looking happy at all. So she grabs William and they go upstairs, or they tell Anna to go upstairs while they argue. We know they're arguing because Anna can obviously hear some yelling coming from Michelle. As soon as they finish, William goes up to her. He's not looking the happiest, but he's kind of down, kind of sad, and says, yeah, we have to leave. We can't live here no more. We have to move out. We getting kicked out. Now Anna goes on and on and on about what's going on. Why is you getting kicked out? I don't understand what's happening. And she keeps going on and on until William finally gives in and said, well, Michelle, the girl that you just seen that rents this place that I'm living in, she likes me and she's jealous of you, Anna. And not only that, because she's jealous of you, she want to kick me out my place. We have to leave. And they get in the car and both of them, they leave. Not even a couple of weeks go by and they plan their wedding at this beach. But during the days of them planning this wedding, Anna would get buku messages from Michelle about threatening her, about saying if you don't leave, bad things gonna happen to you. Michelle really was jealous of Anna dating William.
High levels of jealousy is a predictor of domestic violence and is one of the main motives for accidental homicide.
Now, in the morning of the wedding, you know, Anna puts on her beautiful white dress that she got from Russia. William gets dressed and they got in their car and they headed to the beach. Now what you have to understand, and it's not going to be like an audience with family members and friends that's going to be at this beach. It's just going to be them two and an officiant. Officiant is somebody who legally conduct a wedding. Now as the two arrive to the beach, William don't see the officiant anywhere, so he stands back and call him, while Anna walks on the beach and enjoy this beautiful view that they're going to get married at. They're happy. The officiant isn't here, so he's on the phone with the officiant trying to see where he's at. Now you have to realize, as Anna is so happy about them getting married, she's also worried because she's like, the officiant isn't here. Does Michelle have something to do with this? Because she's kind of scared of Michelle because messages she kept receiving, so she thought that it was going to ruin their wedding.
He was basically given the ultimatum of one or the other. And 2 days later, was found dead.
Even though they're on this beach today and they're happy, she's still kind of worried. As some time passed, Anna noticed that William is still on the phone, but he looked very, very upset. So he hangs up the phone and he goes up to Anna. She knows that he's mad, and he says, yeah, the officiant, he can't make it. We have to plan this wedding another day.
While he's in Walmart shopping for his wedding ring, he is on the phone with Michelle Chavez. And he is discussing their relationship and whether or not he's going to come see her that night.
Hold up, you cheating on my girl Anna? Why? In Russia, it's Anna. Remember, I had to ask that I lived there. I would know. But I thought y'all was about to get married. Anna, if you find out, please don't murder none of them. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. Us guys, we ain't nothing. We ain't nothing. They made light of this day when they went to McDonald's to go eat, and they was laughing because they was eating in their wedding outfits. So they arrived back to their apartment and they just made the best night that they can possibly make after what happened today. Now it's about to get strange. Weeks go by and weeks go by, and Anna is still trying to plan this wedding, but she kept noticing that when she look out the window, she see William always on the phone, constantly. All right. So look, Michelle is like, you know what? Let me send him a message because I know that he's still messing around with Anna. Here's what she said.
I guess you made your choice. Okay. I'll let you be. Why? I just want to know why. I'll let you be. But I just want to know why.
She sound hurt. Sweetheart, try not to murder nobody. Look, this ends bad. I know this. I know it's a love story and everybody in love, but it ends bad. She had that gut feeling that it was Michelle, but she wasn't too sure, so she just kept it in the back of her head. Then time would go by, and every time she look out, she would see that William is still on the phone every day, every certain time of the day, and she at this point know that it has to be Michelle. All right, this is where it's about to get completely crazy. So remember when Anna saw him looking out the window every day, one of those moments, he ends up calling Michelle, but Anna can't hear what he's saying though. She can only see. He calls Michelle and say, something crazy just happened. We have to meet up and we have to talk about it. So he meet up at this convenience store, but first he arrived there before Michelle. So he goes in the store, he grabs a drink. When he grabs a drink, he goes to the counter, he purchases some cigarettes, and he leaves out the store. And then Michelle pulls up. When Michelle pulled up, he told her, I told her some horrible things. Me and her, we are not on a good page right now. She actually packed up her bags and went back to Russia. We're done. Mind you, none of this ever happened. Now this one day, William came inside and asked Anna, come walk on a walk with me. Because remember, William loved to go out on walks in the woods. And she said, okay, let's go. He said, but I have something important that I want to tell you when we get inside of the woods. She still agreed, said okay, and they went inside of the woods. Now, as they got to a certain spot in the woods, he said, I feel like we rushed this relationship and I want to call off the engagement. Anna didn't say anything. She was heartbroken, so she just ran off in a complete different direction. And William just seen her run off, didn't chase her, didn't do anything, just let her run off. Now, the next day, Anna still hasn't returned to the apartment ever since she ran off. Then a couple of more days would go by, so he would text her and keep texting her and begging her and pleading her that he wants her back because he made a big mistake. He regretted what he done, but no text back. So he thought to himself to try to come up with an idea to try to get her back. And remember when he believed in science fiction, and remember he loves those type of movies? Well, he went online and he really believed in time travel, so he tried his best to do some type of time travel to win her back. I am not making this up. He would draw sketches and everything to try to time travel to get her. Didn't work. So he would meet people online to try to sell his soul, close his eyes while they do a type of saying on him. He would open his eyes and nothing would happen. He even tried to do magic to try to win her back. Everything to try to get this girl back, but she didn't come back. Until a day goes by and he gets this knock. It's 2 police officers and they say, yeah, we need you to come with us. We have to ask you something.
We're here following up on a case we're working, and your name came across and we want to talk to you.
Okay.
He says, okay. They get there and then they ask him, did you went to KFC a couple of days back? Now he's confused why they even bringing up KFC to him. So he agreed. He said, yeah, a few days ago I did go have KFC. And I ate there. But why did you ask? Well, here's why. That day when he asked Anna to go out in the woods to have this important convo with her, when she ran off, he did let her run off. He turned around and he went to his car. He opened up his trunk and he grabbed something out of his trunk and went back inside of the woods.
Your stuff was found at a scene where somebody died. Yeah. Okay.
And he found Anna.
I need you to stand up and put your hands behind your back. You're under the arrest for the murder of Anna Repkina.
And she was just looking out into the view, so sad and depressed.
How can you be so sure that she had nothing to do with Anna's murder?
And he creeped up behind her. And as he was walking right behind her, she didn't really hear him. He stuck a shotgun barrel to her head and shot right before she can even react and say nothing, and she was unalived. And another thing, Michelle and William. Yes, Michelle had a husband, but she was having an affair and her husband didn't even know. When Michelle had that argument, well, William and Anna was kind of hearing the argument but couldn't really hear her. She was telling him, you have to choose between me or Anna. He didn't really know what to do. He was kind of confused, so she just told him to get out. And Michelle really wanted William, to the point where I will divorce my husband and I will be with you. To show you that, I want to give you a ring. Here's this ring. And yes, that's the ring he proposed to with Anna. And Michelle did see that ring and she lost it. And that's another reason why she was yelling and arguing and really mad. But Michelle was taking too long for things to happen between the two. So he was like, you know what? Let me go on this international dating site. And that's why he met Anna. And Anna wanted a family. He did too. So he proposed with that ring to her. Michelle did see Anna with the ring on Facebook because Anna made a Facebook post about it. But when William murdered Anna, he wanted Michelle at the time and then regretted it. And then that's why he kept doing these time traveling sketches and trying to look up info on how to build a time travel and how to go back in time, even if he had to sell his soul to do it because he regretted murdering her and he want Anna. But of course, there was no turning back after he done what he done. And the guy walking his dog noticed a body. The police came and they searched the whole area, and of course it was Anna's body. And then they noticed some KFC bags.
Investigators struck a lead with the trash found next to Anna's body. A KFC receipt from 3 days earlier with a crucial timestamp.
Those KFC bags did come from William because William always walks in these woods a lot. And when the police did an investigation on this whole area about the body of Anna, they noticed a receipt. And that's why they brought him in to ask him, did he go to KFC?
Michelle Chavez was brought in for questioning.
I want you to know right now, the Will's under arrest for murder.
Okay. Okay.
How are you not extremely upset right now to know that the person who you were romantically involved with?
I am very upset right now. I'm very upset right now. I don't understand how that can be a person that I have spent the last year and a half with.
William do have life in prison. As far as Michelle,
before Anna's body was found, Michelle had visited that exact spot on the logging road.
she's a free girl. She don't have nothing to do with this case. And yes, on the phone every day when she would look out the window, Anna, that was Michelle that he was talking to.
I had no reason to want her dead. I do get how it looks, but her being dead is nothing I ever wanted. I want her to go home.